Food and mood. Hello and welcome to Submit English, the show that brings you intelligent topic onto listening practice and set item up and read the place useful vocabularies. I'm done. And I'm new. Now our favorite topic today, food and how food can illustrate your mood. Then tell me what food makes you happy. Oh, ice cream, chocolate. Chocolate on great, but a smile on my face. And a few inches round your waistline. Sadly, the research we'll be looking at today doesn't suggest you eat more chocolate, but it's the talk about bacteria. Bacteria, those simple, small organisms, they make me happy. Absolutely, the so-called good bacteria do well get to that. But first, we'll look at the question: how many bacteria are there in the human body? A. 39 million, B. 39 billion, or C. 39 trillion. Done. They are relatively small. I'm going to go for C. 39 trillion. Well, find out if you're right by counting them one by one. That's going to math. Go into that longer. Does it mean us? Yes, easy. So let's get moving. Scientists believe your mental state is connected to the bacteria in your gut. My gut, my stomach, and the other organs my food basic role. Yes, researchers at McMaster University in Canada and University College Cork, East Ireland, have found that certain bacteria have reduced anxiety in mice. Anxiety, the state of being worried or anxious. I don't like the thought of anxious mouse. Well, I'm rare. There's another mouse experiment coming up. Researcher at Carus University found term risk mice solved more stress terms. The general was for bacteria and microorganisms. Usually the ones which cause density syndrome have reduced stress and anxiety in mice and a research on humans. The BBC TV program Judge Me, I'm a Doctor has judged a lot. This they look at foods which are high in good bacteria as lamb with more and more. Food products are making this day. Yes, it's a prop that appear a lot is marketing. But many traditional foods are high in food bacteria as well. They found that fermented food was bad. So things like miso soup, kimchi, yogurt, sauerkraut, and these are fermented have you hired on updo. I love miso soup and kimchi and fermentation. It's the process where sugar is food are turned into acid and alcohol. Fermented foods are full of good bacteria for your gut. Anything else from the BBC program? Well, this is the man behind BBC study Dr. Michael Mosley. In this clip, a reader recently asked him about the best kind of food to make us happy. What's the good mood food? What shall we eat now to cheer ourselves up? Mediterranean diet, olive oil, oily fish, foods of omega-3, which is really good for the rent, whole grains, lot of roast and vegetable sugar, terrible for you. Not chocolate, please then. Sadly not. That will make you feel good for about 30 seconds until you finish it, and then you feel terribly widely. Right, okay. Mediterranean it is, he said. The best kind of food is Mediterranean diet. Now, a diet can mean an eating plan designed to help you lose weight. But that's not what it means here. It is referred to the food and drink eaten by a group of people. In this case, the people living around the Mediterranean Sea. Lot of oily fish, olive oil, gas, root, and vegetable, and of course, and it's plenty fermented food too. And don't eat too many fatty, sugary, chocolatey things like chocolate, apples. Those are burnt filled with rims and covered in chocolate. It's really not rocket science. It's a eating healthy is getting trend forward, even if the science behind it is complex. When you say something it's not rocket science, you mean it's not difficult to understand. Now, are you ready for counting? Ah, yes, you wanted me to count on the bacteria in my body is, I said, 39 trillion. And you were right. The number go up and down, but on average world rule to have around 39 trillion bacterial cells in the body according to the Westman Institute in Israel. In 2010, they think that there are only 30 trillion human cells in the body, so there's more bacteria than human in me. Well, maybe bacteria than human in me. Well, I will tell you that now before the bacteria take over completely. Let's look over today's work one more time. Yes, word first. It means the stomach and other organs which digest our food. But here, and it translates the word can also mean rivalries. When used in the blue crowd, you are Gosgard. Now, wearing that crazy stuff in this office. Why, thank you. Maybe I don't feel any anxiety about how I look. Anxiety were a second word and means fear and worry. The adjective is anxious. You know what makes me anxious, Tom? I wash my hands 50 times a day. I can't stand the idea of getting ill from the term around here. Yes, come as tiny organisms and usually referred to do, which carry disease. But as we hit, certain germs are good for you. It basically do which are in fermented food, that's food which has gone grow a process where sugar turn into acid and alcohol, therefore stay star as bitter. We also talk about fermenting alcohol drink, beer and wine. A fermented that means I should make them a part of my diet. A diet not only means a healthy eating plan, but can also mean the food and drink consumed by an individual or group. Which country has a bad diet new? Well, in my opinion, the Japanese diet is my favorite anyway, very varied and landscape of fermented food. And finally, we had it's not rocket science, it's simple. To understand an example, ruins beer is not rocket science. You must need herbs, yeast, and patents. And this we are a rocket speed review of today's work, and that's the end of today's 6 minutes in love. Please join us again soon. And we are on social media to make sure to visit us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Bye bye.